Okay, so this is part 2, you guys, and Spirit just wants to give you guys the go ahead. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I just held my breath for so long. I don't know why. That could be significant. You guys could be doing a lot of breath work at this time, working on your anxiety, okay? Ooh. Now I just saw somebody I'm seeing sledding or skiing being significant, snowboarding. Okay, you guys might be going on some sort of ski trip, or maybe you did recently. I'm also seeing a dream where you were like skiing or sledding or in the snow. Okay. Yeah, you guys, this spring equinox is going to bring a huge revamp of your mental space. Okay? As we talked about in the last part, there are a lot of people watching you right now and waiting, counting on you. I'm also seeing like people making bets on your life, okay? It's very interesting. Like, I don't know who I'm talking to, but you're somebody who attracts a lot of people. And even when you meet somebody just for the first time or even a couple times, like, you stick in their mind. And whatever you do for a living, whatever your lifestyle looks like, people are very intrigued. And this may attract some people who are very, yeah, it's like because they don't have, they don't live a life that has a lot of, I want to say depth, like excitement. Okay, I'm seeing somebody living a very mundane life here. So it's like somebody doesn't know how to interpret you, okay? We have the Queen of Cups and the Tower card. There's something about you also just living in your truth, which a lot of people feel as though they're unable to do, right? And what I mean by that is you're very honest. You enter spaces where you're accepted and you can let all parts of you shine, right? Your shadow side, your strengths, your talents, everything. You don't hold back. You dress the way you want. You look the way you want. Like, I'm seeing somebody looking at you and saying, oh, I wish I could do that, but, my family won't allow it. Or, I wish I could do this, but my work, something like that. Somebody feels very limited around you, okay? And maybe, again, like, we attract these energies for a reason, you guys. And a part of this equinox as well for you is shedding those layers of you feeling like you're stuck or feeling like you can't do something because you have to give up parts of yourself. Yeah, there could be something about career here. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody modeling, okay? I'm seeing somebody walking down a runway. Maybe you're, oh, I can't do this because I'm not a certain height or weight or something like that. You know what I mean? I need you guys to know that when you're meant to do something, you will do it and you will find the resources to get you to where you want to be, point blank, period. In every timeline, you guys, it doesn't matter how many villains there are in your story, okay? We all got our own unique paths, right? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much backlash you've received and how much stagnancy, like, things work out. They always work out in the end. And the life that we choose, we execute, okay? And I feel like you guys, yeah, I don't know if you've had people who have lived very hard lives, but please understand that, yeah, it's like people have more choice than we realize, okay? And somebody said, okay, I'm striving towards this, but X, Y, and Z, right? They wrote down their limits and said, so I'm going to do something else. And, right, that was their choice. They could have stuck it out, but they decided to hold themselves back. And that was their choice, right? So, yeah, it's like, and I'm seeing some of these people, you guys, who maybe have told you their life story. I'm seeing somebody being very sick here as well. Please know that karma is so real and in effect always, you know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing somebody who passed away very young, who you're kind of relating your life to. This could be a family member. I'm seeing a grandmother or grandfather. So I need you to know that, again, yes, we all have the capability of working towards our dreams, and the life we choose is always executed. But please understand that you are making choices that a lot of people in your bloodline specifically felt like they couldn't have that chance, okay? I'm seeing a lot of beliefs within your bloodline in regards to how women specifically should live their lives, and I'm seeing a lot of people in your family maybe having children really young, marrying very young, okay? Yeah. Something about furthering your education is significant here. Yeah, and you were kind of that one, the black sheep, if you will, to be like, oh, we actually don't have to be doing it like that. There are so many ways and options and keys and routes that we can take to accumulate success, and success isn't the same for everybody, and it's not linear, right? So for you having to be that person, and you're really going to see this again after the equinox for the rest of 2026, moving into 2027, you're going to see that where, again, it's like people are kind of just sat there watching you win because you wouldn't play into their narrative of, again, success and what it means to be a woman, or gender doesn't apply, but I'm picking up on a lot of like feminine energy and women in this collective. And yeah, it's like you're a game changer, and you've already like closed out all of the difficulties associated with that. You know, I feel like a lot of people in your life are beginning to come to acceptance about who you are, what you stand for, what you believe in. And yeah, they may not like that. They may not like that, but so what? You guys, I promise you, like, ooh, I'm seeing you in a relationship ending here with somebody. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody you thought you could trust. 3 of Cups. This could have been a friend as well. I'm seeing like a childhood friend, okay? Spirit is removing certain energies, whether that be people, jobs, etc., so you can really step onto this timeline fully, because you've had 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out for quite some time, and that was because you had many, many lessons to learn and lots of undoing, you know, within your mentality. Okay, this has been a long reading. Let's go to the next part.